The first time I had sleep paralysis, I thought I had finally unlocked a new fear subscription. I woke up in my room, my eyes were open, the ceiling looked normal, the blanket looked normal, and then my body said, "Good news, we are closed for maintenance." I tried to move my arm. Nothing. I tried to move my leg. Nothing. I tried to turn my head, and my neck acted like it had signed a separate contract with the mattress. My brain immediately chose the calmest explanation possible. I was either haunted, hacked, or being held down by invisible customer service. The worst part is your room looks exactly like your room. That is rude. If something weird is happening, at least change the background. Put me in a castle. Add fog. Give me a warning screen. But no, it was just my cheap pillow, my laundry chair, and me lying there like a phone with a frozen screen. Then I noticed a shape near the corner of the room. Was it a person? Was it a coat? Was it the chair again collecting clothes like evidence? I could not tell because my brain was busy producing a full thriller movie on a very low budget. I wanted to scream, but my mouth only produced the energy of a shy loading icon. In my head, I was yelling, "Help, help, help, help." In real life, I probably looked like I was peacefully dreaming about taxes. And because panic loves multitasking, I also started thinking about every bad decision I had ever made. Why did I drink coffee at 10 p.m.? Why did I watch creepy videos before bed? Why did I sleep on my back like a museum display of myself? Eventually, after what felt like 3 business days, I moved one finger. Just one tiny finger. It was not heroic. It was not cinematic. But at that moment, that finger was the main character, the chosen one, the entire rescue team. Then the rest of my body came back online. I sat up so fast I almost scared myself a second time. My heart was racing. My blanket was personally accused, and the suspicious shape in the corner turned out to be a hoodie. A hoodie. I had been emotionally defeated by outerwear. After I calmed down, I did what every brave adult does. I searched the internet at 3 a.m. with one eye open. That is when I learned sleep paralysis is usually not dangerous. It is terrifying, yes. It feels personal, yes. But it is basically a sleep timing problem. During REM sleep, the dreaming stage, your brain keeps most of your muscles relaxed so you do not act out your dreams. Very considerate, honestly. Nobody wants to dream about fighting a dragon and then wake up because they punched a lamp. Sleep paralysis happens when part of your brain wakes up before that muscle lock fully switches off. So your awareness is awake, but your body is still using dream mode. That is why you can feel trapped, heavy, or frozen for a few seconds or minutes. The scary shapes, sounds, pressure, or feeling like someone is in the room can happen because your brain is still partly in REM. It can drag dream ingredients into the real bedroom. So the coat on the chair becomes a shadow figure with poor posture. Once I understood that, it became slightly less scary. Not fun? I'm not leaving a 5-star review, but less mysterious. It was not proof my room was cursed. It was my brain waking up like a laptop with too many tabs open. The second time it happened, I tried a different approach. First, I reminded myself, this is sleep paralysis. It feels awful, but it passes. That sentence helped more than I expected, because panic gets louder when it thinks nobody is managing the meeting. Then I stopped trying to launch my entire body at once. That was my old plan, and it had the success rate of pushing a door marked pull. Instead, I focused on tiny movements. Wiggle a toe, move a finger, blink slowly, change the breathing rhythm. I also tried not to fight the shadow in the corner, mostly because the shadow was probably a backpack. I focused on breathing. Slow inhale, slow exhale. I counted each breath like I was waiting for my body to remember its password. If you can, relax your face, your jaw, or your hands. I know that sounds ridiculous when your body is pretending to be furniture, but even a tiny calm signal can help. The goal is not to win a battle. The goal is to let the episode pass. Sometimes trying to make a small sound helps too. Not a dramatic movie scream, more like a tiny emergency notification. A hum, a cough, a breathy noise. Anything that reminds your body, hello, we have an owner. Please reconnect. When you finally wake up fully, do not immediately lie there and replay the horror director's cut. Sit up. Turn on a soft light if you need to. Take a few calm breaths. Look around the room and name ordinary things. Door, desk, pillow, hoodie, that owes me an apology. If you feel embarrassed, do not be. Your body did something weird while half asleep. That is not a personality flaw. That is just biology having a messy handoff between sleep mode and awake mode. What helped me avoid it was treating sleep like an actual appointment instead of a suggestion. Going to bed and waking up around the same time made a difference. My body apparently likes schedules, which is annoying because I personally enjoy pretending time is fake. Getting enough sleep matters too. Sleep deprivation is like giving your brain a cracked phone charger and asking it to run a festival. The more exhausted you are, the more likely your sleep stages can get messy. Stress can also make it worse. I know, very helpful. The solution to stress is apparently to stop being stressed, which is like telling a wet floor to simply be dry. But even small things help. A wind-down routine, less late-night doom scrolling, and a calmer bedtime. Sleeping on your back can be a trigger for some people. That does not mean everyone must sleep like a perfectly folded taco. But if episodes happen mostly on your back, try side sleeping. Use a pillow behind you if your body keeps rolling back like it has unfinished business. Also, if sleep paralysis happens a lot, feels severe, or comes with major daytime sleepiness, it is worth talking to a doctor or sleep specialist. Most episodes are harmless, but frequent ones can be connected with sleep problems that deserve real attention. The funniest part is that once I understood it, my fear changed into annoyance. Now, when it starts, I am still scared, but part of me is also like, really? Tonight? I have work tomorrow. Can the spooky presentation be moved to next week? One night, I woke up frozen again, and the corner shape was back. My brain whispered, there is someone there. But this time, I whispered back, if that is my hoodie, I am charging rent. I focused on my breathing, wiggled my toe, and waited. A few seconds later, I moved. The room was normal. The hoodie was innocent. I was sweaty, humbled, and weirdly proud of my toe. That tiny movement felt like I had restarted the entire operating system of my body. So if it ever happens to you, remember this. You are not broken. You are not losing your mind. Your brain woke up before the muscle lock finished turning off. It feels like a horror scene, but it is usually a temporary sleep glitch. During it, remind yourself what it is. Breathe slowly. Focus on one tiny movement. Do not argue with the suspicious laundry. Afterward, sit up, reset, and let your room become boring again. To avoid it, protect your sleep schedule. Get enough rest, lower your stress before bed, and notice your triggers. If sleeping on your back keeps inviting the 3 a.m. drama department, try your side. And if your hoodie ever looks like a shadow person, be respectful but firm. Tell it you know the science now. Then go back to sleep like a responsible adult, or at least like an adult who turned the hallway light on.